Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hello and welcome,
Hello.
Brendon.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Hello, China.
Yay!
Yeah,
Oh
let me
my
translate
goodness.
you. I will
Yeah, I
translate you.
know.
Okay. 哎呀，哇，他跟大家打招呼呢。中国的同学们，大家好。
It's been so long since I got to talk to you guys, so I'm just checking in. But also, I'd like to talk to you about something that I have coming up, and also see what I can contribute to you guys.
哇，我跟中国的学员已经上一次见面的时间已经好久之前了，所以还是蛮想念大家的。然后今天呢，想要跟大家聊一聊我接下来会开的课程，同时当然也是要来看一下今天我可以为大家成为什么贡献。
So let's start with that. What contribution can I be for you all?
所以让我就从这个提问来开始，我可以为你们每一位成为什么贡献？
And I need to plug my computer in before it dies.
我要把我的这个电源插上，在我的电脑没电之前。
Okay, so this being a contribution, how many of you desire to be more of a contribution in the world?
那成为贡献，对于这一点来说，你们大家有多少人是渴望为这世界成为一份更大的贡献的？
Me too. And I've been having an interesting time with it recently, like almost looking for proof of where I am a contribution before I'll actually acknowledge it.
OK， 我也非常渴望为这世界成为一份更大的贡献，而且最近呢，对我来说，我是来到一个非常有趣的地方，也就是我在看向我在哪里是可以证明我在成为一份贡献的，在我认可我的贡献之前。
And in looking for the proof, that destroys the contribution.
而在这一份对于证明的寻求当中，我把我的那份贡献给破坏掉了。
So I see a lot of us do it, like in order to prove you are something, you've already decided that you're not it.
所以，那这个我们很多人好像也都是如此。而在这样的一份，你如果是为了要去证明某样东西的时候，你已经决定了你不是它。
And so every time you go to the judgment of what you are not, you destroy the contribution.
所以每一次你去评判你不是一份贡献的时候呢，你都已经在摧毁掉了你所是的那一份贡献。
So anyone kind of tired of choosing that shit?
那你们大家有没有像我一样选择这份狗屎呢？
Any of you kind of like just had enough of living in judgment?
所以你们有任何人觉得我受够了活在评判当中了吗 ？Yes。
Can we destroy and uncreate all that shit, please?
我们现在能否把这一切狗屎统统摧毁，不再创造？拜托。
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, and possibilities can you be to have a life and living beyond judgment for all eternity with total ease?
Wow,
Everything
cool.
that doesn't allow that times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it.
所以你能成为什么能量空间、意识选择、奇迹、魔法、奥秘和可能性，来在所有的内容中全然轻松的拥有一个超越评判的人生与生活。所有不容许这的一切乘以偏小的倍数，你是否会通通摧毁，不再创造 ？Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And another one that I have is what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, and possibilities can you and your body be to be the sources for creation beyond this reality for all eternity with total ease? Everything that doesn't allow that times a godzillion, we destroy and create it.
那我还有一个请你去给到大家哦，听好了。你和你的身体能成为什么能量空间意识，选择奇迹魔法奥秘和可能性，来在所有永恒中全然轻松的成为 对于一个超越这一实相的创造源权，所有不容许这的一切乘以天小的倍数，你是否会通通摧毁，不再创造 ？Yes.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. I love you, Yolanda. You'll always say yes. That's just
I love you too.
I love you too.
We love
Aw,
you.
I miss
Welcome.
you guys. I was coming to China a
please,
lot, and then
Come
you
back
guys
to China again.
kicked me out.
No, we will always welcome you here, you know? 那刚才哈，我们两个的对话，他说啊，有了，那我太喜欢你，我太爱你了。然后我们也跟那个张琴姐也在说，哦，我们也爱你。然后他说我去过中国好几次，但是你们都把我给踢出去了。我说不是的，我们在这里一直欢迎你，欢迎你再来中国。因为 Brendon 在中国已经开过2-3场 COP 的高阶课程了，真的为我们中国成为了一份非常巨大的贡献。So I mentioned to them you have have facilitated 3 COP classes here in China, and you've been such a huge contribution to us all, the whole China.
Thank you
so
truly.
much. Yeah.
So what's going on for you guys? What's up in China? What can we contribute to?
OK， 所以我们大家今天晚上有什么想要问的呢？那我们中国需要些什么贡献吗？我在这里能为大家贡献些什么呢？所以大家有任何的疑问可以提出的，在这里举手或者直接解除静音或者打字都可以，好吗？
我想问他什么时候真的能上课？上申请课跟那个 COP， 我可以复习 COP。
Okay, so she's wondering when can you please come back to China again for body class or the COP class?
As soon as I can, as soon as the world permits me.
只要我可以，只要这个疫情过去，我能来中国了，我一定第一时间就来。Yeah.
So the other thing with being a contribution is you have to actively seek lightness.
Cool. OK， 然后另外一点呢，对于成为贡献的事情呢，是你必须要主动的来寻求轻盈。
And also actively, in order to actively seek lightness, you have to be willing to actively seek what's true for you.
然后为了要主动的去寻求轻盈，你必须要主动的去来寻求对于你来说到底什么是真实的。
So that means when those heavy energies come up, or when you choose something and it's heavy, is recognize, okay, so what's the value here in choosing against lightness?
那所以当有沉重的能量冒出来的时候，你想要做的提问呢，就是说在这里反复选择沉重，选择不轻盈的价值何在？
See, because judgment is such a wonderful thing where you'll choose one judgment, which is heavy in your world. But in order to hold that judgment in place, you need at least 25 other judgments to keep it there.
那你看，所以这个评判呢，真的是一个很奇妙的一样东西哈。说你为了要去保持一份评判在那里，把它保持为沉重的，你必须同时要用另外25个评判来把它保持在原位不动。
So when you wake up and you're just like, oh, what contribution can I be today? And you just kind of like, and it may not be when you wake up, but you kind of get there with what contribution can I be, and it kind of lightens your world up. And you get excited, and then one judgment pops into your world, and then the rest of your day is like, how do I get out of the heaviness?
所以，那你看，当你早上醒来的时候，你可能做这样的一个提问，就是今天我可以成为什么贡献？然后你整个世界都因着这样的一个提问变得轻盈扩展开来，然后你变得非常的兴奋。但是突然之间你冒出一个评判来，然后你接下来的一整天，你就会去想着说，我到底如何跳脱出这一份评判？
Can I just say the heaviness is not you?
我能不能就是跟你说一下，那个沉重不是你，
It never has been.
它从来就不是。
Okay, and this is the thing with actively seeking lightness, is it's the contribution that you're willing to be to you that allows yourself to acknowledge that you are light.
所以主动寻求轻盈这一点呢，实际上它就是说你贡献于你，然后你愿意去认可你就是轻盈的，你就是那份 light 光。
And
和轻盈。
every heaviness that you're aware of is an invention.
而你所觉察到的每一分沉重都是一个臆造。
But I have to say again, this thing with you have to actively seek it.
但我必须要重申的是，你必须要主动的去寻求它。
Consciousness doesn't happen to you. It's a choice that you make in every moment.
意识不是发生在你身上的东西，它是你每一时每一刻要做的选择。
You know, and I mean, I'm only getting to a stage now where it's like looking at a lot of the beginning tools in Access and still looking at, okay, where am I not willing to be this in totality?
所以，那现在呢，我来到的阶段就是，我看向所有这些 Access 当中的初阶的工具，然后我自己也给自己的提问就是，我在哪里还没有愿意去运用和成为他们的。
You know, and also getting clear on exactly, and getting clear, getting clear, but not from a definition of what it is you desire to create as your life and living energetically.
所以变得清晰呢，不是让你从定义当中来清晰化它，而是你去提问，你究竟在你的生命和生活当中渴望些什么，在能量上你渴望些什么。
And with that, are you asking for it?
而对于这一点，你有
Are
在
you
请求？
are you actively seeking the lightness that will allow you to create it and receive it?
你有在请求他们吗？你有在主动的去寻求那一份轻盈？这份轻盈是会容许你去创造它和接收它的。
So notice also in speaking about this, in choosing lightness and also being the contribution, how much space there is, but also how much ease there is with it.
所以，同时注意到，当我们说到选择轻盈和成为一份贡献的时候，在那里又有多少的空间和轻松的？
And see, for a lot of us, what we keep doing is we keep trying to fight to be who we are rather than be who we are.
那你看，我们很多人呢，我们一直在做的就是始终试图去对抗于成为我们所示的一切，而不是直接去成为我们真正所示的。
And I get it. The world is a crazy place, but also it requires the uniqueness of each of us right now.
那我很懂这一点，很理解大家，但同时呢，我要说的是，这个世界是很疯狂的，但它又同时在要求着我们每一个人的那一份独特性。
And that is the difference of you. The things you may have been made wrong for when you were younger, and you've been trying your whole life to prove that you're the opposite of that so that you're no longer made wrong while losing you.
那所以，而这就是你的与众不同之处。但是你可能从小的时候你就被变得是错误的，而你在倾尽你的一生来证明它的相反面，而同时是努力去证明你不是错误的。
Okay, can we please all contribute to each other with this and destroy and uncreate everything that is?
那我们大家现在能否拜托为彼此贡献这一切，然后摧毁不再创造所有的这一切？
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So all of those things that you were made wrong for and rejected for, and everywhere you were told too much, and everywhere you've hidden all of that beauty from you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all and claim it all, please?
所以，所有这一切，你曾经被变得是错误的，你被拒绝的那一切地方，你被教导，你太多太怎样的地方，然后你向你自己隐藏了，你的所有的美的地方。现在我们能否通通的将这一切认领回来？摧毁并不在创造。Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. You know, I know when I'm being me. I feel like a 6-year-old.
你知道，我知道，当我成为我的时候，感觉就像是一个6岁的小男孩一样。
And when I'm not being me, I feel like an adult.
然后，当我知道，当我没有再成为我的时候，我就是一个成人。
So, at what age did you decide that at what age did you decide that you wanted to be an adult so that you had freedom, and then created yourself as an adult with no freedom?
Cool. 所以你在几岁时决定了你想要变成一个大人，这样的话你就可以拥有自由，而最终你变成了一个没有自由的成人。
And all the decisions, conclusions, judgments, computations, and fixed points of view you came to with that, will you destroy and uncreate it?
所以你对于这一点所来到的所有的决定、计算、结论和评判，以及固定的观点，乘以天小背书，你是否会通通摧毁，不再创造 ？Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. You know, isn't it interesting that we give up all of the magical things, or we don't give them up. We stop choosing the magic of us in order to be the adult or the projection of our parents' future rather than being us. Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it.
你知道非常有趣的是，我们不再选择那一切魔法的东西，从而来成为一个成人，或者成为我们父母的未来的投射，而不是去成为我们。所有这一切乘以天小的倍数，我们现在是否会通通摧毁，不再创造 ？Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Well, you guys are apparently up for something different. So that's cool.
你们大家显然是在选择着一些不同的东西，所以这一点非常的酷炫。
So what jails are you using to create the dominance of E equals MC squared to prove that only that which is impossible is the reality from which you cannot choose, that eliminates the choices that others are unwilling to live beyond, are you choosing? I hope
Okay.
somebody wrote that down in English. Everything
I can
that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it.
OK， 所以你正在运用什么评判一乘一造谎言之牢狱来创造出一点 MC 平方的主宰，来证明只有那些不可能的东西是你无法从中选择的实相，而那消除了其他人不愿意超越而活的种种选择，而这是你正在选择的吗？所这一切乘以天小倍数，你是否会通通摧毁不再创造 ？Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Wow. I really did anyone write that down in English?
Me.
Can you put it in the chat?
Yeah. Let me to prove that only.
Put it in the chat.
Okay.
So I can
Okay.
read it.
I need a little bit time. Only impossible things is the reality from which.
Yeah.
I can be an oracle now.
Kiki, and you're welcome. The space is very relaxing. Thank you. And it's an acknowledgement of you.
那 Kiki 的空间呢是非常的放松的，这个是对于你的一份认可。Okay.
Okay, so what jails are you using to create the dominance of V equals MC squared to prove that only that which is so let's do it this way.
Yeah.
So what jails are you using to create the dominance of V equals MC squared to prove that which is impossible is the reality from which you can't choose, that eliminates choices that others are unwilling to live beyond, are you choosing?
Cool. Okay.
Everything that is times a godzillion, when you destroy and uncreate it all.
你正在用什么评判一乘一造谎言之牢狱来创造出一点 MC 平方的主宰，来证明那些不可能的东西是你无法从中选择的实相，那消除了他人不愿意超越而活的种种选择，而这是你正在选择的吗？所以这一切乘以天小的倍数，你是否会通通摧毁不再创造 ？Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be a little bit different again, but what jails are you using to create the dominance of E equals MC squared to prove that impossibility is the reality from which you can't choose in order to create the connection to the structural cohesions that eliminate choices that others are unwilling to live beyond, are you choosing? I hope you wrote that down too. I think I can remember it now. Everything is times a godzillion, where you destroy and uncreate it all.
OK. 你在用什么评判一乘一造谎言之牢狱来创造出一点 MC 平方的主宰，来证明不可能性是那个实相，而这实相是你无法从中选择的，从而来创造出与结构凝聚性的连接，那消除了他人不愿意超越而活的种种选择，而这是你正在选择的吗？所有这一切乘以天小倍数，你是否会通通摧毁不再创造 ？Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Is anyone from my gaggle on here?
Not sure.
I'm looking, but
Yeah, I'm here, Brendon.
okay. Can
Oh,
you
cool.
can you use your speedy little fingers and text me that? Do you know it, or do you?
I'm
Well,
trying.
why is John not on here?
John is here.
No.
Please, John.
I don't know what
You're
happened to
stuck with
him. I
me.
need a brain. It's fucking 7 a.m. on a Sunday, and but like my brain already doesn't work.
I'll give it
This
a go.
is structural cohesion. This is COP, Brendon.
No, well, it's
Insert
like
that in the
we'll
chat.
translate and then I'll talk.
Come on. Yes. No, it is here.
Okay. So the structural cohesions are basically they were sold to you as if it's one, as if it was oneness.
那结构凝聚性呢？我们刚才提到的，它呢是都授给你的一样东西，就仿佛它是合一一般。
And it's the way that everything in this reality maintains connection.
而它呢是在这个实相当中所有的一切维持连接的东西。
So the idea in this reality is in order to be in oneness, you must remain connected.
所以这个实相它的理念是说，为了要维持合一，你为了要来到合一，你必须要维持连接。
And in order to create connection, you must first of all judge.
而为了要创造连接，你必须首先要评判。
So it's the perfect trap. As long as in order to stay connected to anyone or anything, you must first of all judge it.
所以这是一个完美的陷阱。为了要和某个人保持连接，你必须首先要对他评判。
And so the idea of going beyond judgment is impossible.
所以你要超越评判的这个想法就变得是不可能的。
And notice, like when you'll choose beyond judgment, you'll have that space of you, that lightness. How long does it take before something shows up that you choose to take you back into the structural cohesions?
所以那你会注意到的一个事情呢，就是当你一选择超越评判来到轻盈和空间当中的时候，你们是不是有多少人要不了多久又回到了那一份沉重和这个评判当中？
So this is where you are choosing to be, basically choosing to be a traitor to this reality. Notice when you sorry, you go.
抱歉 ，OK， 所以这个地方呢，就是你呢在选择成为一个对这个实相的叛徒的地方。
Notice when you're too happy, you're told you're crazy.
有没有注意到，当你太开心的时候，你就说：“哎呀，我太疯了。”
And when you're being you, people judge you.
而当你成为你的时候，人们会评判你。
Well, beyond these structural cohesions, you cannot be controlled.
那超越了这些结构凝聚性的时候，你就是无法被控制的。
So the other thing with connection is, as long as you can maintain connection, you can always maintain control.
所以对于连接呢，只要你是能够维持连接的，你就是可以维持控制。
So let's do this again. So what jails are you using to create the dominance of E equals MC squared to prove that impossibility is the reality from which you cannot? No. Wait.
You cannot choose.
Is the reality from which you cannot choose in order to create the connection to the structural cohesions that eliminate choices that others are unwilling to live beyond, are you choosing?
所以让我们再来运行。
That is times a godzillion we destroyed and created.
所以让我们再来运行一遍，你正在用什么评判一乘一造还原之劳逸来创造出一点 MC 平方的主宰来证明不可能性是那个你无法从中选择的实相，从而来创造出对结构凝聚性的连接，而那会消除其他人不愿意超越而活的种种选择，而这是你正在选择的吗？所有这一切乘以天角倍数，你是否会通通摧毁不再创造 ？Yes。
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, and possibilities can you and your body be to perceive, know, be, and receive the contribution you came here to be, know, perceive, and receive for all eternity with total ease? Everything that doesn't allow that times the godzillion will you destroy and uncreate it.
所以你和你的身体能成为什么能量空间意识，选择奇迹魔法奥秘和可能性，来在所有的永恒中全然轻松的感知知晓成为和接收你来此要成为要感知要知晓要接收的贡献。所有这一切乘以天角倍数，你是否会通通摧毁不再创造 ？Yes。
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. I like it how now there's 175 people on here. Everyone just comes on late.
我喜欢哈，我们有175人在这里，然后每一个人好像现在，
You guys missed out on all the fun.
我好像都没有真的在听哈，你们错过了很多的乐趣呀。
So how many of you have the point of view that it just can't be that easy?
你们有多少人有这样的观点？不可能就这么容易的呀。
And are creating problems in your life to prove that you're living?
然后在你的生命当中创造着种种的问题来证明你在生活。
All of life comes to you with ease, joy, and glory.
生命中的一切都向你来的轻松、喜悦，而又充满荣耀。
So why don't I'm going to run that. Let me just run it in English, Yolanda, and then you can translate it if you desire. But let me do this.
No.
All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory.
Okay.
All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory.
Cool.
You don't have to translate it. I think we all get the energy of that.
Yeah. OK. 那我这里我也不必真的翻译，我相信大家都已经 get 到这个能量了。就是他在重复的是生命中的一切都向我来的轻松喜充满荣耀的英文版。就听懂了这句。Someone is saying, I just only this sentence you said in English.
What? What's that?
She only understand all of your speeches tonight. She only understand this one sentence.
Yeah, because it's you, silly.
然后有同学说我就听懂这句了，然后我有翻译给他听，然后他说因为这是你呀，小傻子。
So let me do this process one more time. So what jails are you using to create the dominance of E equals MC squared to prove that that impossibility is the reality from which you can't choose in order to create the connection to the structural cohesions that eliminate choices that others are unwilling to live beyond? Are you choosing? Everything that is times the godzillion will you destroy and uncreate it.
OK， 所以让我再来运行一遍这个清理句哈。所以你正在用什么评判一乘一造还原之劳逸来创造出一的 MC 平方的主宰，来证明不可能性是你无法从中选择的那个实相，从而来创造出 与结构凝聚性的连接，而那会消除其他人不愿意超越而活的种种选择，而这是你正在选择的吗？所有这一切乘以天想的倍数，你是否会通通摧毁不再创造 ？Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. How many of you are looking to others as the choices that you have available with joy?
你们有多少人是在看向他人来作为你可以来到的作为喜悦的那份和那些选择，
With vulnerability,
还有对于不设防、
with gratitude,
感恩、
with ease.
轻松。
Okay, what if you started asking for the earth and consciousness to give you an awareness of what's true for you rather than look to others to find the reference of what they have created as impossible?
假如你开始请求地球和意识来给予你那一份对于你来说什么是真实的觉察，而不是去看向他人来在他人那里去寻找他们的定义为的那一切参考点，那会怎样？
Everything that is times a godzillion where you destroy and uncreate it.
所有这一切乘以天下倍数，你是否会通通摧毁不再创造 ？Yes.
Right
Right
and
and
wrong,
wrong.
good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So can we all contribute to so also let me do this. So everything that you chose or created in any lifetime that allows COVID and the control on planet Earth to exist right now, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
OK， 所以现在让我们来做这个所有你在任何生世当中曾选择或创造了的那一切东西，它们让新冠疫情以及控制存在在地球之上的所有这一切乘以天想倍数，现在你是否会通通摧毁不再创造 ？Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And can we contribute some energy to changing it not only in China but around the world, to exposing all of the truths and the lies that are just to expose, let's expose the truths and the lies with this.
OK， 那现在我们
There you go.
OK， 现在我们来一起做一份贡献，来暴露所有围绕这一切的真相与谎言，好吗 ？Yes.
So we're going to do it on 5, 9, 11, 14, 19, 20. 5, 9, 11, 14, 19, 20. 5, 9, 11, 14,
5、9、11、14、19、20，一起来做。5、9、11、14、19、20。
5, 9, 11, 14, 19, 20. 5, 9, 11, 14, 19, 20. And also, can we contribute some energy to China?
Wow, thank you. OK， 那还有，那我们能否为中国贡献一些能量呢 ？Yes.
Okay, and we're going to do this on 12, which is 12 is creating a reality that is never, basically creating a reality that has never existed before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12号能量。
12.
12。12基本上是创造一个从未存在过的实相。
Brendon,
Yes.
there is kind of a question or a discovery from a person, and it's Teresa, and she just mentioned she realized she didn't really want to do the clearing the COVID, and because by that more people will get awakened. What would you like to? Yeah.
Okay. Do you need to? You want to translate that first?
Okay. Yeah. OK， 那 Teresa 刚刚就提到了，她说她发现到她不想要对新冠的存在做那个求证，因为她发现她觉得会有更多的人从这里面觉醒起来。
Okay, so did you commit to hiding consciousness until the time came and the space was there to unhide it and create the space from which consciousness and polarity could coexist?
所以你是否是有曾经承诺于隐藏意识，直到那个时机到了，以及那个空间在那里了，来不再隐藏它，并创造出一份空间，在这个空间当中，意识与二元对立是可以同时存在的。
And I'm asking you all that, and just be with that in your world, and
而我是在问你们每一位所有人，然后在你的世界当中来临在于它。
See, you all knew that you could hide consciousness until the time came to set it free.
你看，你们大家全都知晓，你要隐藏意识，直到那个时机到了。
So everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, will you destroy and create it?
所以，所有不容许你感知、知晓、承认和接受这一点的一切，你能否通通摧毁，不再创造 ？Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So even with, you look at something like COVID and the control on the planet right now as a bad thing, but also, did we need to get to this to expose the lies that hold this reality together?
所以，甚至是你看向疫情的这个事情，还有在地球上的控制，你把它看为是一件不好的东西，一个坏事情。但是不是我们必须要来到它，才能够来到对这一切真相和谎言的揭露当中？
Oh, Zenma, your baby is so cute. Hello. Hi.
啊，谁家的宝贝儿好可爱 ？Hello。
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So we've all created a lot of limitation in a lot of lifetimes in order to hide consciousness.
所以我们在所有的生世当中，全都创造了很多的限制，目的就是为了隐藏意识。
Is now the time to unhide you and unhide consciousness.
现在是时候来不再隐藏你和不再隐藏意识了吗？
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. See, in order to acknowledge that, you would have to claim, own, and acknowledge the power of you.
那你看，为了要认可这一点，你必须要认领、拥有和认可你的力量，
Not the fucking wrongness.
不是他妈的错误。
And we started this conversation with being a contribution. You cannot be a contribution from wrongness.
而我们今天的对话是从成为一份贡献开始的。当你是一个错误的时候，你是无法成为一份贡献的。
Now, is Is it Zenmai? Is that how I say your name? With the baby?
Which one?
With the baby. Screen one.
带着宝贝儿的那个，你的名字是什么？我没看到，抱歉，是哪一位？真美 ，yes。
Genmei. Okay. Is that sweet little baby making itself wrong?
那你怀里的这个可爱的小婴儿，他要把自己变得是一个错误吗？
Would you be willing to be the space from no judgment again?
你是否愿意再一次从没有评判的空间当中来成为？
Judgment is the choice we make that kills the contribution we are.
评判是我们所做出的东西，用它来扼杀我们所施的贡献。
Everything that is times the Godzillion we destroy and uncreated.
所有这一切乘以天晓的倍数，你是否会通通摧毁不的创造 ？Yes。
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So I am going to mention that I have a year-long thing starting in a week.
那我要在这里提到的是还有1周我会开启一个年度的电话课程。
And it's on no more hiding, but more so what I'm realizing is that the whole hiding thing is more about avoiding the contribution that you can be.
那它的这个主题呢是不再隐藏，但是同时我也意识到的是，那整个的这样的一个隐藏的事情呢，它更多的是关于逃避贡献。
And if this call gives me any indication, it's going to be fucking awesome.
如果我们今天的对话有给我指明任何的东西的话，那就是我们这个年度课程一定会他妈的超级赞 ，yes。
You get 2 calls a month with me, and also who knows what else. And it's I am very much looking forward to going on this journey with what we actually have available to be right now.
那你可以每一个月会同我进行2次的电话课程，然后谁知道在这一路的旅程当中，我们还会来到什么东西当中呢？那对我来说，我非常的期待这一份旅程，在这一份旅程当中，我非常期待我们还可以成为一些什么可以为我们所获得的东西。
So if you would like to be more, definitely don't come and play with us.
所以，如果你想要成为更多的话，那你绝对不要来和我们一起玩哦。
Wow, this has been an interesting call. Anybody got some more space in their world?
So much more. 哇，今天的这个分享真的是太好玩、太有趣了哈！有任何人同我一样也是来到了更多的空间当中吗 ？Yeah.
And more on the question that was asked before, there is nothing that you have not been and done.
那然后呢，我现在更多来做到的提问呢，就是其实没有任何的东西是你没有干过的。
And the only way to judge anything is to have been there and done that before.
而你评判任何事物的唯一的方式，就是你曾经成为过它或干过它。
So the way out of it is the way out of judgment is everywhere I've been that and done that, pock and pod.
所以跳脱出评判的方式，就是我曾经成为过他或做过他的所有地方，我统统摧毁，不再创造。Poke and Pod。
Oh my God, that kid is cute.
这个宝
For
贝
any of
太
you
可
who
爱
cannot
了。
see this baby, he's on screen 1. I don't know if that means anything or if you all have different screens, but it's just adorable.
他在我的这一个第一屏里面，然后我不知道对你们大家是不是也是一样的。总之，反正我看他真实在是太可爱了。
You know what? I just realized that I've been writing a list of things that would, in 12 months, if they showed up in my life, would make me go, wow.
你知道吗？我最近有在做的是一个清单，我会写下所有那些在12个月内，如果他们展现的话，对我来说是会让我惊叹，会让我来到哇哦当中的那些东西。
And I just realized one of the things in my world that I haven't acknowledged is I'm not willing for our kids to grow up in a world where they don't get to be them. Exactly. Yes. I hear you. Uh-huh.
Oh, Brendon, can you please repeat yours again?
Yeah. I am not willing to have our kids grow up in a world where they cannot be them.
Oh, cool. OK， 那我意识到的一点呢，最近是我不愿意让我们的孩子长大之后活在的世界是我不渴望他们活在的世界，是这样吗？
And I know the only way we get to that is by us being us.
然后我知道唯一可以来到这里的方式，就是通过我们成为我们。
Okay, guys, it begins with each and every one of you.
请它始于我们每一位。
Okay, the world cannot be, you have a gift that only you have.
你拥有一份只有你拥有的礼物，
But you have to choose it.
但你必须要选择它。
So everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, will you destroy and uncreate it?
所以所有的这一切，所有不容许你感知、知晓、成为和接受。
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And also I would ask, can I ask a favor of you all to please share this call with anyone in Access that has done Access and desires to listen? Please share this with them.
那拜托大家把今晚的分享给所有学过 Access 的人，所有渴望更多的那些朋友们。
Because I would like to contribute to all of you guys, as you have been for me.
那因为我很希望贡献给你们所有人，正如你们在为我成为的这一切贡献。
I do laugh that I was like, why is it every time I go to China, I just yell at people?
我真的是每一次一想到说，为什么我一来到中国开口都忍不住跟大家吼来吼去，然后我自己都忍不住大笑。
And people would say, well, that's the only way that they'll actually hear you.
然后人们会告诉我，这是唯一他们能够听到你的唯一的方式啊。
But apparently that has changed.
那显然这一点已经改变了，耶、
Either I have more allowance or you guys are being more of you. That's what's happening.
Both maybe 要么是我成为了更大的容许，要么你们大家在更多的在成为你了。然后我说两者都有。
So thank you all. I thank you.
所以谢谢大家，谢谢 ，Thank you so much, Brendon.
Thank you.
Really,
And thank you.
sincerely.
Thank you, Penny, and thank you, Yolanda, for translating. And I just adore you guys. You're wonderful.
You, yeah. cool， 所以谢谢我的翻译，当然也谢谢我们的 Peony。Yeah，OK，然后那在这里再一次的哈，我用中文邀请大家，这2个这为期1年的每一个月2次的电话课程同 Brendon 的，是强烈推荐的。如果感兴趣课程可以来咨询我或 Peony， 我们2个会来解答大家所有的疑问，好吗 ？Brendon 是超级赞的，不要错过。OK，so thank you so much, everyone， 谢谢大家。
If it sounds like fun, come on the No More Hiding. If not, then I will see you somewhere. Hopefully, I'll get to see you guys soon.
OK， 所以如果这个课程你是感兴趣的，对你来说你听起来觉得它很好玩，那就邀请你来加入我们。如果不的话，那就希望我很快就可以见到大家。
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye，
Bye bye.
哦，
再见，
太可爱了，
可以了啦。
Thank you.
谢谢大家，拜拜，
拜拜，谢谢。
谢谢，拜拜。